Hello my lovely Trails fans, welcome back to our next episode of Trails in the Sky. Alrighty, so I did a little bit of experimentation while I was away. So on the dock area, I kind of wish I could just... I'm going to quickly go to the dock area and to show you where you can find them. But basically in the dock area there is the first shining palms we can find in the game. So you're just going to want to basically come this way, try and avoid all the ghosts that are appearing now. And there's like a banshee up in this area. That ghost thing right there. And basically, when you fight against them, it has a chance of having 3 shining palms in the group as well. I'm just going to see if I can quickly trigger it. And from my experimentations, we have 2 S-crafts we can use right now, which will actually defeat them. So we don't yet have a shadow spear, which would be the ideal method, because otherwise you have to kind of defeat them when you've got full craft points. Right, here we go. Perfect example. So the people who are found can actually defeat them are Reese and Julia with their arts. I haven't checked with Gisette or Mueller, but it looks like if the art is technically a... I'm going to try and see if Titus works. Because it looks like if the art is technically... Sorry, if the S-craft is technically an art, they seem to not get any damage from them. But Reese and Julia's S-craft are more physical based. Titus Satellite Beam counts as an art, it seems. Let me see if this counts as a physical attack. It does, okay. And Titus Pulse Cannon will also count as well. And then you get all that lovely experience points. And because we don't have the 70 Septium minimum, look at all that Septium we get. So if you want to do some grinding, that's where you need to come. You can either use Tita, if you have switched her to her Cannon Impulse F S-Break, which is physical based, or you can use Trinity Clice or Heavenly Strike from Reese's attacks. Anyway, back to the Hermit Garden. I'm gonna see what our new companions have to say just before I head back into the thick of things. Looks like we fought enough of that to technically count as refilling that, which is nice. Just what is this place? Everything here is just so off. How's that fountain floating there? Why is there a library in the middle of nowhere? And what happened to you if you fell off the edge here anyway? It's not like there are any railings to catch us. Poor thing looks so worked up, and I can't really blame her. Say, you said you were flying over Crossbell when you ended up here, right? Does your company do international deliveries and stuff then? Oh, yeah. I mean, of course we do. We're originally from Erebonia after all. Why would we want to limit ourselves to just Labelle? We make deliveries all over the continent. When you think of it that way, Crossbell's like our own backyard. We've been as far as Lemon State a few times even. Wow, you seriously travel that far? That's amazing! Never underestimate what the Bobcat's capable of. Just don't forget, you still have a debt to pay off. I wouldn't dare. We're working very hard on that, thank you very much. Now that we know the existence of that lord that man mentioned, I can't help but wonder whether all of this is their work. And if it is it possible that defeating them might be all that's required for us to escape? It would certainly make matters simple. So while we're here, let's go ahead and get that shield quartz I've been talking about in the previous episode. So shield 2, quartz, it's a wind, shield 2, here we go. Thanks to those shining palms, we now have enough. There we go, gives us a bit more magic as well. Everyone's healed up. Let me change my gear around. I switched this over so I could give Reese extra abilities to get her craft points back quicker. we are heading to the Grand Soul Arena. See what trouble we can get to over there. No doubt there'll be some kind of boss battle. I'd be disappointed if there wasn't. And in we go. Ooh, I just walked right through the door. Where are we now? 100% positive this is the Grand Arena. It's used for all kinds of events in LaBelle, like martial arts tournaments and stuff. Indeed, Zin, Estelle, Olivier and Joshua won last year's. There's yet to be one held this year, though, for a number of reasons. Oh, really? Regardless, it feels as though something is lying in wait for us in here. We should proceed with caution. Agreed. Not entirely sure if there are any chests for us. Doors are locked. Guess we're going to be spearheaded into one direction anyway. Nothing up there, nothing down there. Can't see anything in the arena. We can technically come down here, so I'm guessing that's where we're supposed to go. Oh, new monolith. Go ahead and heal. See what we can buy from here. Giuseppe's new gun. Mueller's new weapon. Got that one. Don't need that. Don't think we need that trekking gear. Any new quartz? Maybe. I'll mess around with that later. Does that mean we can teleport here now? Yes, it does. Okay, let me just backtrack a little bit, make sure there was no chest on the other side of this courtyard. Okay, so we can go through there. Oh, there's a door. Bring to me the fists of steel which nothing in this world can move. Only then shall the door open. Well, that'll be Zin. So it's good to know. We'll have access to Zin. We're probably going to have every major character in the series join us. I wonder if that's what the future games are like as well. They just... the last game in like the trilogy or quadrilogy, whatever it ends up being, is just all of the characters together in a big battle royale dungeon crawler like thing. Well, we made it to the arena. This is where some enemies show up out of nowhere for us to fight, isn't it? You had to open your big mouth, didn't you? Whoa. Now look what you've done. It's just a coincidence, I swear. Me and my big mouth. I feel like I've just been set up or something. They're going to attack. Okay, yep, they're weak against time, so let's just focus on using time against these things. They're weak against fire. Don't recall who has access to fire. She has access to fire. Oh, I should have made her blind. Oh well. Too late now. There we go. That was fairly easy. Oh, and another round. Ugh, more? We'll defeat as many as we have to. Oh, I don't like these ones. I really don't like these ones. Ew. You can hit them all with that. Let's go ahead and do that and weaken them. I missed one? Really? Right, at least I took one down.
For the sake of my master.
Okay, that wasn't so bad. Whoa, how many of these fights are we gonna have to do? Our next foe seems to be quite large too. This has gotta be the boss, right? Well, the music is anything to say about it. Look at that thing, is sword spin? What the? It's like some kind of robot. What in... Is that a mechanical horse? Seems to be just like the one Estelle's crew beat under Genis. Not to jinx us, but this is probably going to be the last one. So let's finish this. Oh, and of course, the little skull and crossbone things. Okay. Best way to go about this. What are these weak against? Water. Or Ascension. So let's go ahead and just cast Ascension on these things. Can I hit them from here? I can hit those three, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh, they go down real easy. You've got Ascension too. Let's get rid of all of these little guys. Okay, apparently they just summon more, so I guess we focus on you. You are weak against time magic. Okay, and you can just wait until there's a couple more. Or you could probably... yeah. Oh, they explode. Forgot about that. Man, oh man. It's the best way to go about this. Oh, did I not do it in time? To get it as a bonus instead. Oh well. Craft. Let's go for a Heavenly Strike. Why not? I don't know if I've shown this on video yet, so I'll let it play out. So it looks pretty cool. Thunderstorm. Okay, we'll have you cast that. We'll have you cast that. And we'll have you use that right afterwards. Have her do her secret craft, or whatever it's called. Look at that, almost done. Don't know what he's preparing to do, but I don't like it. Let's get rid of this thing before he has a chance to do it. Oh, good job we had our guard. Down he goes. Nice. That's a lot of fire sucker. Bye-bye. Oh, another sealing stone. Woo! It left behind a stone. Is this our prize for winning? Only the best for the champions. Whoever set this up sure put a lot of effort into making it feel like a proper tournament. How very particular of them. Well, congrats gang, we found our 5th sealing stone. Let's head back and see who's inside. Right. Sure there's nothing out here for me to collect. Alrighty. Back to the garden. Who could be in this one? Maybe one of the players from the tournament? Means could be Zin, Estelle, Olivier, Joshua. Don't keep me in suspense. Well, we can go to the castle now. Oh? That looks like... Huh, so even he ended up in here. So one of the stars of the show makes his grand appearance. This is someone you know too? No is an understatement. He's everyone's favourite black-haired prince. Prince? He's not a prince. Ugh. Estelle, get down! What? Joshua! Joshua! Gisette? Tighter? Is this a dream or some kind of illusionary tactic meant to disorient me? Trust you to get right to the theorizing. Sorry, but this ain't no dream, or illusion for that matter. I'm surprised to find so many of you here. Mind telling me exactly what this situation we found ourselves in is? Unless you say he's Prince Charming, then I suppose he might be a prince. I guess that wasn't enough to convince you this is all actually happening, huh? Oh, not at all. Consider me convinced. While the idea of this being an illusion seemed initially plausible, the existence of your companion over there made it quite unlikely. Me? Correct. Am I right in assuming that you're a member of the Grauschritter? You can tell? Well, you're with Kevin and use a Templar sword to fight. It's a safe enough assumption on my part. My name is Joshua, incidentally, Joshua Bright. Reese Argent. I'm a squire. Since we're on the subject, I'm curious how you came to be familiar with us and our organisation. Wait a second, Joshua. Why does her being there prove this isn't an illusion? Is me being here not proof enough for you? Oh, you know, I don't think I've ever seen you with that visor on before, have I? Does that have to do with that delivery company you mentioned running a while back? It suits you. Yeah, that's it. We're doing awesome for ourselves these days too. But you didn't answer my question. Surely you can tell just by looking at me that I'm the real thing. Generally, when you're in an illusion, the other people who appear in it are people you're familiar with. That reason being is they draw on and utilize knowledge the victim has within in order to create the world. I've met the rest of you, but Reese is a complete stranger. And not any complete stranger, an unusual one too. So she may not prove for certain that this isn't an illusion, but she does make it seem rather unlikely. I think I get what you're saying, maybe. Basically, the reason I don't prove this isn't an illusion is because we're so close. Well, you could put it that way, I guess. Okay, that's fine by me. Anyway, it's so good to see you again, Joshua. I'm glad to see you're looking well too. You've grown a bit in this past half year, haven't you? Aw, you noticed. I'm surprised to see you got caught up in all of this though. It must have been a real surprise to find yourself here all of a sudden. Yeah, it still doesn't feel completely real to me even after all this time, to be honest. Oh right, you don't know where Estelle could be, do you? I wish I did. That said, I'm sure she was surrounded by the same white light that I was. I'd say the odds are fairly high that she's somewhere in Phantasma like us. Oh. Actually, where were you before you ended up here anyway? Your last letter said that you were in Erebonia. Were you still there? Oh no, not anymore. We're over in Crossbell at the moment. Or were, with the situation as it is now. Really? We were flying over there before I ended up here too. You were? I wonder if there's anything to that. It's relatively close to Laberle, so that may have something to do with it. I myself was in Erebonia, but I was in the town closest to the border with Laberle. Oh right. I have a question for you, Father Graham. Supposing that we assume all of this was caused by an incredibly powerful artifact, do you think such a thing would be able to exert its influence as far as Crossbell or Palm? I seriously doubt it. The only thing I can think of that was able to affect that widened area was the Aureole's orbital shutdown phenomenon. That actually did reach the southern edge of Erebonia. I see. So it would need to be something as powerful as one of the Septarians then. Although speaking of which, is the Aureole itself still unaccounted for? You can't mean this is the work of the Aureole? I don't think we should rule out the possibility, Taita. But even if we assume the Aureole is involved in some way, that wouldn't answer most of the questions we want answers to. Indeed, such as who our enemies are, or how Gransel ended up filled with fiends and magic barriers. Or how we ended up facing actual embodiments of devils from church scripture, or the presence of the higher elements. Until we have a theory that can explain all of these mysteries, we should probably refrain from jumping to conclusions. I would have to agree. Still, that being the case, I'd like to propose we focus on working out what happened to Gransel first and foremost. My thoughts exactly. I know you're probably worried about Estelle right now, but would you be up for helping us? That was my intention from the beginning. I can't very well turn my back on friends in need for one thing. Besides, I think I'll find her a lot faster by helping out rather than sitting in here worrying. I hope we do. Well, I'll be glad to have you with us at least. That's what I wanted to hear. Cheers, man. Well, as soon as we're ready, we should make our way back to the capital. I expect something will have changed there as a result of us releasing Joshua from his stone. Right. I'll just keep my current party for now. Can I buy a weapon for Joshua right now? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go speak to everybody. Hey Kevin, I've gone over the whole area but I can't find any traps at all. It's still possible there may be varieties I'm not aware of, but I think it's safe to conclude that this area is free of them for now. Thanks, we had a look around ourselves and reached the same conclusion. It's only this area that's safe though. Take one step outside and there's baddies around every corner. Interesting. For now it's probably for the best if we don't act alone. Well, getting stuck here comes with its perks at least. I can deal with weird if Joshua's here to experience it with me. Say, you want to go walk around Bizarro Gransel later, just the two of us? I see that you have a knack for looking on the bright side. She is so obsessed with Joshua. He's with Estelle, Gisette. Get over it. I hope he's loyal, and wouldn't even think twice. Alright, where's Mueller gone? Mueller. Come on, Mueller, where you go? Where you hanging out? Is he in the library? Here he is. Oh yeah, and so with the books, when I said that you should get an achievement for read them all, there are going to be multiple books added to this library, and then you get an achievement for reading all of them that end up here. Flamant's Nobility Annual, The Man Without a Name, Volume 4, Orid's Unspoiled Beauty, back issues of the Imperial Chronicle. Well, none of these are going to be of any use to us. Okay, I'm going to change the party around a bit, because obviously I want Joshua in there because he is super awesome and cool, and then I'll show you my setup. Alrighty, and we are back. So let me show you everyone's setup. So I haven't changed any of the weapons or armor for these three. Joshua, I just gave him the Black Bangle Plus and Glam Choker, and I swear with Joshua we see less and less at the front of him every single game. So now we're just looking at his back. Anyway, this is the new setup for everyone's quartz. Obviously, if you've got the time, go and farm some of those shining poms so that you can get everything that you need. Thankfully in this game it doesn't really take very long now. So that's how we have him set up, and then obviously I put him in the front row so you can get into the fight pretty quick. Let's see if we can't find Taita to speak to. I'm so glad we were able to set Joshua free from his stone. I've really missed him. I'm worried we haven't found Estelle yet though. It sounds like she's probably in one of them somewhere too after all. I hope we can find hers soon. Just realised we probably want to change our support. Just set item drop rate up 20%, Sepith gain up 30%. Why didn't we have you in the whole time? That is useful. Alrighty, let's go to S block. Let's head to the castle. Try and avoid some of these enemies if we can. Dang it. Why do I keep trying to run away? I'm better off just going into the fight. Kevin's 104. Very good. Ah, I could have teleported to that door. I don't think I like the idea of being invited inside. Someone really knows how to give people a scare. This seems to be quite an old castle, so it's certainly fitting for something like this. I'd personally dock points for overdoing the theatrics, however. I can't bear to stand outside here a moment longer. We should make our way inside at once. Yeah, we should. Alright, let's do this. Looks just the same as always. Well, there doesn't seem to be anyone inside. We're not alone though. Be careful, they are gathering. Oh, a fight from the get-go. Here comes the welcoming party. Oh, goddess. Grant peace to these poor lost souls. What are these things are weak against again? Fire. Don't use wind against them, but I can use ascension. Which is good. I think everybody technically has ascension. He has fire. And so does Joshua. Dang, I couldn't even finish that thing off. There's no point in trying with that.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Oh, this wasn't what I wanted to find. Where has everyone gone? I don't know, but we should start looking right away. Even if no one's here, we might be able to find some kind of clue as to where they are now. I can only hope so. In particular, we should focus our search on the throne room, royal guard room, royal keep, and the sealed area. Those seem the most likely areas to house clues. Ah! Why do I keep doing that to myself? It's a bad instinct to have. Oh, we want to use time. Oh, he's got Shadow Spear. I swear that gets more expensive every game. Maybe it's just me.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Easy enough. Tear a bomb. How many chests could a chest checker check if a chest checker could check chests? 36. And that's what I'm sticking with. That one's weak against wind. That one's weak against water. That one's weak against fire. Okay, use that on that one. Aqua Bleed on that one. And Fireball on that one. Kevin, you do what you do.
Thanks to thee.
No chest in here.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's what Vanish does. Tear a bomb. Have you had a good meal and you got your weapons polished, taken a bath? No? No, you haven't taken a bath. I resent that. I'm clean. Those things again that just disappear as soon as you look at them.
Alright, what's next?
Repellent dish. In an infinite number of parallel universes, I have more treasure to give to you. Not in this one, though. Treasury doors are locked. Okay. Make sure I haven't missed any other chests in here. Queenly cookie. This is a nice chest. This is also a haiku. Chest, 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 chest. I just realized I got a new healing item that I need to eat. So I can learn it. Ooh. A simple Eastern meal said to have once been for driving off a yokai, which is a type of demon, I believe. Fluffy crap. 8:36, I shall await your answer at midnight. From my heart to yours, Jubilee. Another healing item. What does that look like? Ooh, look at all this delicious food, all for me. Shield 2. What were you hoping to find? One of the Septarians? Actually, yes. Nothing in here. Guess we go upstairs into the throne room. More ghosts. Yes, everybody just gets soul blurred, right?
Goddess,
That
have mercy.
is incredibly rude. I forget that that can happen. I've got to pay more attention, but I like to just spam abilities. Okay, do you have a revival ability? I don't think any of them do. I don't have a resurrection item. Which means everyone's just gonna get slapped in the face.
For the sake of my master!
Okay, let's grab this. Glam Choker Plus. Before it fell into such a state, its owner was known far and wide. Even before the Orbital Revolution, he was a carpenter of unparalleled skill, and he was frequently commissioned to bring life to all manner of things. You know what I just realized? I just realized that down here, we have a monument which we never activated. Okay, anything new? New weapon for Joshua. Okay, reviving bomb. How much for 10 of those? 10,000? Gee, that's why I'm not carrying any. Do I have resurrection food? No. Okay, wait. Fresh water. Cures KO. Needs juicy bones, maple sugar. Okay. So you know what? We can teleport back here now. So let's take a little bit of a detour. Because we can't afford resurrection items, but we can buy the ingredients to make it. So we need maple sugar, right? Maple sugar. Okay. So I've got enough juicy bones to make 8 clear gelatin and royal leaf. I have to hope I can buy royal leaf now. I can buy royal leaf. So I need 2. I've got 8, which means I need 16. And what was the other thing? Have I forgotten it already? My memory today is terrible. Oh, what is it? Is it even on there? Clear gelatin. Oh, you know what? That's a monster. That's a monster thing, isn't it? Dang it. Well, you know what? I can make 2. I've got the ingredients for more when I find some more clear gelatin, but 2 is 2 more than what we had. So I'm happy with that. Let's continue our exploration. Okay, let's go this way first. Nothing in there. Don't know why I'm bothering to kill this thing. I'm just gonna have to kill it again when I come out of that room, so you know what? Hardy, hardy, hard. I'm gonna go in this room first. Nothing. Wait, no. Let's attack these things because they die in like 1 hit. It's blinded. Let's just the way I like it. How strong is Shadow Spear? You see, I don't even know if I killed him in one shot, or if I just got the 20% chance to kill him and go off. Right, no chest in there. No chest in here. Pearl earring. At best, most choose to describe its features in simple terms: a dark cherry red wood framed with a steel that was painstakingly etched end to end with flore.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Okay, there's nothing in here either, just making sure there's not like a book or anything here. Okay, so... oh, pearl earring. Is that anything too amazing? Just prevents seal. What does that do? Art defense up and speed up and prevents mute. Who would need protection from art defense? Let's go with Joshua. He gets all of our fancy items. Seal, seal. Can't remember what seal does. That prevent the use of crafts, because if so, then I definitely want her to have it. Hey. I'll have none of that, thank you. Oh good, I was starting to think there was no point in coming in these rooms. Down you go.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Zerum powder. There's a crab in there. You stole its home, you monster. It's living in the Zerum powder? Alright, no chest. Open over there. Where did you come from? I call shenanigans. No chest in here. Eek! Stay away, stay away! That was a human's voice, wasn't it? So there's someone still safe here. We should hurry and find them right away. Oh, another door. Bring to me the boy with eyes of amber and the princess with an indomitable will. Only then shall the door open. Is it Joshua and Chloe, I take it? Oh, not Gilbert. What did I do to deserve this? Stay back. Don't come any closer, please. What is this curious spectacle? Crud, I'd forgotten all about him. So had I. I suppose it's no surprise he ended up here, however. Sucks to admit, but you're right. And it sucks even more, because I've got a whole lot of questions I want to ask him, and the only way I'm getting them is to bail him out. Get away from him! If you're unable to leave behind your attachment to this world, allow us to help you. What are you what are you wonderful, angelic model human beings doing here? Save the sweet talking for later. First we need to take these things out. Just stay there and don't get in our way. Right, Right, so these are weak against water and ascension. So essentially, this is gonna be easy. I know that was a bad joke. One, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
I'm alive. Thank you so much. You saved. Ew. Now it's time for you to answer some questions for us. Is there anything you'd like to ask him, Captain? As it so happens, yes. How exactly did you come to be here, Gilbert, I believe? Do you know anything regarding how the capital came to be this way? No, I don't. I just woke up and found myself in the port here. I don't know why or how. I went into town, but there was no one there. Just a bunch of weird, armoured knights. I started running away from them, and next thing I knew, I found myself in this castle. So you were sent to a different place than us, huh? Too bad the city had already gone weird by the time you woke up. I was kind of banking on you witnessing whatever happened here. Huh, well, boo-hoo for you. I've got something I want to ask you too. Is Ouroboros involved in this? So you're here too, Joshua? Bah, of course not. If they were, I obviously would have been the first to know. More like the last. What should we do with him, Kevin? Disarm him and tie him up? It's fine, he's not worth the trouble. He doesn't seem to know anything worthwhile, and he'd just get in our way, to be honest. I suppose that's true. Well, that's all the business we have with you. Kindly remove yourself from our sight. Think you can make me out to be some kind of useless fop, do you? Well, you'll regret this. When I find a way out of this place, you're gonna be begging me to share it with you, but I won't. You can wander here lost for all eternity for all I care. I can't help but feel a little concerned. I hope he doesn't end up causing any trouble after being left on his own. I'm sure he'll be fine. He seems like the type who could worm his way out of any situation you hand him. I believe we've wasted enough of our time on him. We should resume exploring the castle. Oh, Gilbert. So useless. What are you still doing here? You're a priest for Adios' sake. Anything down here? Nice big chest with a tattoo. Hey father, I have some new Stragers inside. Would you kindly come in and try them on? That sounds like something a mimic would say. I ain't gonna be tricked by no mimic. Haze, you've really opened me up to new possibilities. Oh, beautiful Haze. Who should I give you to? Who could benefit from that without losing too much in return? What does that do? 2 space, time, and mirage. I think that's what they are. What does Haze do? I'll figure out a good combination later that doesn't weaken the setup I have for everyone. What? What the? Thank you for coming this far. I entrust this to you. Please, my... Who or what was that? A ghost? Perhaps not. There was something familiar about it. At the very least, it didn't seem like any ordinary ghost. That was probably Celeste Owsley's Chloe's ancestor. Treasury key. Alrighty then, I think looking at the time, I don't know if there's going to be a big boss fight soon, so I might save that for the next episode, but I think I'm going to call it here. Next episode, we will find out what is in the treasury. So thank you for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon so you know when the next episode's coming out. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye for now.